to a PvZ, it's gonna be between SHIN in the top right and herO in the bottom left. As I said, today is no Terran day. Now herO, of course, the kind of synthesized aggression. If you would have to label him in one word, it would be offensive. In any kind of department. And Ragnarok, being a rather aggressive player himself, playing a lot of Roach Alliance in this matchup specifically. He likes queen drops and queen walks and everything kind of around revolving around those roach queen timings, kind of. Sometimes ravager timings. And herO can basically, he's the full complete Protoss. His defense might not be the best. His technical unit control with like difficult Protoss armies might not be the best. But he is one of the best. He might not have the perfect control of and the perfect mix of a carrier, High Templar, Tempest, Oracle, Mothership, Archon, Immortal, Colossi army, like for example like a Showtime or like a Stats, how Stats used to play, right? But he will make up for that with execution, with chaos, kind of controlled chaos. With ideas, with tactics, and with his aggression and his pure micro on the unit like the Stalker, like the Adept, like the DT, even charge lots. Like, I don't know if he micros his charge lots. They always look very powerful. Now, 3-base setup here for our Zerg player. And Stargate, of course, for the Protoss player. Oracle on the way here. The standard opening. Depth's already poking a little bit. Checking the queen. Hey, are you planting maybe a little bit too much creep? Can I snipe a tumor? Something like that. Can I maybe get a drone that's transferring? And meanwhile, a probe moves out to set up the third base. The Adept goes home again and says, the probe says, hey, Adepty, I'm building a base. Come back home, defense it. And Yip says, alright, Roger, I'm gonna shade back home. And I'm gonna hold the line for you. Now, SHIN is coming over with the few links and gonna probe that Depth. Depth is gonna be here and it's gonna be in a good position. Between the pylon and the Nexus. And the Oracle shows up in time to keep the Adept safe. Evolution Chamber follow-up here for SHIN. No Roach Warren yet. I always like early Evolution Chamber builds. I like it when you go very, very quick upgrades here. He's gonna have the first upgrade before the Protoss is gonna have that Forge even up and running. Also, not up and running, but before the Protoss should have his upgrade. If he starts the upgrade. Lacking the gas. What's it gonna be? Melee? Or range? It's gonna be melee. Oracle is gonna get a nice scout, it's gonna find the Evo, it's gonna see it upgrading, it's kind of wiggling here, like bloop, 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 bloop. So yeah, he knows what's up. Charge on the way, no blink, interesting, +1. So I guess he's gambling. Oh man, can he get sucked into that hole? I guess he's gambling on a Ling upgrade there, and he's gotta be rewarded. A Baneling Nest? This early? And it's gonna be not seen. Oh, I love this addition. A Sentry. Sentry is basically unkillable here. Keeping that pylon alive, this zealot alive. I did not scout that Baneling Nest though, and I'm afraid this is gonna be a rather all-in-ish attempt here from our Zerg player. He's gonna make a big amount of Ling Bane here and gonna try to just bust this third base and clear that mineral line. Still droning up, but we could see this happen soon. Needs to deplete that Oracle energy though. 3 Oracles can one-shot Banelings, if targeted correctly. Now it's only Lings coming in here, no Banes really. Only Lings might be enough as there's no Oracles. Oh, I love the overcharge on that Sentry to keep that one alive. Not long enough though, unfortunately. A couple of force fields though, creating enough of an obstruction here to keep the base safe and the probe safe. Lovely move there by herO. Temple Archives finishing up, +1 about to finish up. Charge did finish up. Are we gonna see Blink? No, Archons coming in here. No Storm. Charge out Archon Immortal. Could be what he's going for. It's a powerful combination. But that's a lot of Ling Bane, and maybe herO has not enough power in this army. 2 Archons about to pop. 1, 2. Ouch. That was really good for SHIN. Prism has to be remade again. High Templars have to be made into Archons again. The wall is open. We did just have a Warpin, so there's no Warpin happening. And those are +1 Lings. They're killing probes so fast. It's crazy, look at this. 15 already down the drain. That's a full mineral line. Even trying to get more here. Of course, he also gets a full scout of the Protoss base. He does not know about the 4th base, which is attempted here currently. But he's gonna be... I guess he knows it now. Maybe he left a little bit too few. No, just the perfect amount. Really good play here. Does not lose all of those. SHIN looking sharp. And herO kind of struggling a little bit. Playing with a bit of an inferior unit composition in my opinion. It's only Charged Archon. There's no real immortal support with this one. There's no... I mean, he only plays against Ling Bane, so he actually doesn't really need any. But now there's Hydras. Now what are you doing against those? Oh my god, those Banes crashing into those Zealots, man. Zealots not having a good day tonight. And herO is in trouble. High Templars maybe getting caught here. A few feedbacks. Already been used. Banes in a stasis trap. That's a good stasis trap. Now we do have another attack coming in here. Big amount of Archons, but there's like no real timing with this. And I feel like once the Zealots deplete, everything just falls apart. Banelings unfreezing here. Rolling into the mineral line. Actually eating a lot of those workers, oh my god. And the main attack is also being pushed back here. War Prism is not gonna save enough of the army. Meanwhile, 20 workers going down. Another Ling attack here, no more. Cybernetics go. herO is gone GG. SHIN is gonna take the first map here of this best of 3. Back onto the action in the bottom right. Let's actually swap the overlay. We have the one man who's up 1-0. It is SHIN. And in the top left, we have herO. Needs to hit his stride. Didn't really go for kind of... I don't know, he didn't really go for a ultra sharp timing. It didn't never really happen. SHIN had enough units to just push that back and blast these zealots away. And after that, herO never tried to transition really. He tried to set up a 4th base, which was cancelled, but he never tried to go for Storm or for Immortals or anything to accompany his army, bolster his army. He just tried to go for a 2nd round, and it didn't work out. So his all-in, kind of all-in, failed. That's when you don't develop any tech, when you're kind of stuck, teching up more and more. And you don't have the ultra late game where you have basically every tech available and every infrastructure set up, then you will fall behind eventually. Now let's see how this map is gonna unfold. Whispers of Gold is a little bit more of an aggressive map, it feels like. So far the games we have seen here, especially the PVZs, do tend not to go past 4 bases. And someone is usually dying at that rate. Now Stargate opening again here for herO is gonna be the standard opening, most likely with the Oracles into the 3rd base, Adept 3rd base, stuff set up, Twilight Forge, Council thing, and then whatever upgrade he wants to go for. On the other side, 3 bases, of course, for a Zerg player, pulling out of gas as after he has the speed upgrade online. Just trying to grow above 3 bases for now. But I don't hate it to see early roach attacks, early queen attacks on this map. Even Ling attacks can be very powerful sometimes, because the distance just feels so close. Oh, here is gonna set up his 3rd base already? That's a little bit early, isn't it? Already planting down the pylon. Three Adepts. Oracle. Trying to come in. Only getting creep so far. There's a very powerful tech team here, but... I mean, the Oracle using that Revelation actually depleting most of his energy already. Super fast 30. Adepts are just threatening the shade. Oracle's going in here at the correct time to maybe kill an evolution chamber. Oh, he gets a kill! Oh boy, that's so much money! That's so much money! Can he get a queen? Man, herO is the man. Ooh, and a couple of drones. I mean, he loses these 3 adepts, but not before trading those. Relatively efficient. He even kills a few more links with the oracles. Now they're out of juice. The last adept's gonna fall. We need someone here. Not the oracle. This guy, for example. And Forge. And gateway follow-up? Something's wrong. There we go, Twilight. I think he might wanted to place Twilight there and place the gateway. Roach Warren. Lair on the way. Already a good start for our Protoss player, yeah? He lost 5 adepts, okay. That's not so cool, but... Getting that evolution chamber, a couple drones, queen, that's really good. Now what are we gonna see? Blink, that's what I was assuming. With Ragnarok playing so willingly to go the Banging route. By the way, again, going for a quick evolution chamber here. This time, of course, with missile attack. 4 oracles coming in here, trying to snipe those queens. 3 queens against the oracle, killing the high energy one, but... I mean, putting back into that spore range. Can he kill that queen? Yeah, he's diving for that one. He's going so aggressive on those queens. That's a very interesting choice, and he's still making oracles. He's again up at 4 oracles. He was going up to 5. He went up to 5 oracles. It's crazy. He's going in for some worker harassment again. Is he... Excuse me, is he gonna make another oracle? Stalkers are gonna be here. They have no blink. A few are gonna die. There's no shield battery. Oh man, that's actually a lot. 3 stalkers is painful loss here. A little bit out of position there. Oracle's coming in again. Killing more workers here. Slicing that one up as well. 10 drones in total. Now herO is starting to push across the map. Blink is about to finish up. His +1 weapons did just finish up. And you know what? I wouldn't hate like a pylon over here and have a gateway over here, you know, or... I mean, this doesn't reach, but yeah. Then you could kind of reinforce from the high ground rather safely and fast. Now can he cancel this base? There's a bunch of Hydras. There's no stasis trap set up yet. He one-shots Hydras currently. Ooh, with a +1. Just barely. Links running in, 1 link being sacrificed into the stasis. Second stasis, not grabbing anything yet. He loses another stalker here, not the first one. Now he cannot one-shot those Hydralisks anymore. Stalker reinforcement coming across. And another one just sitting at home for now. Coming over now. Ooh, is he gonna get a queen? Sweet pickoff. Few links again inside those stasis traps. And now he turns on the oracles, he turns around and fights. He's still missing these stalkers here from the north. Was that a little bit too over eager? He's losing a lot of units, but maybe he can just kill enough here. herO, can he overpower? Can he snowball this? He needs to focus fire those Hydras. He still needs to be a little bit careful. Links now being unfrozen is gonna be a tough order here for stalkers only. Links make those armies very powerful from the Zerg player. As long as you have links that can hit those stalkers and tank for these Hydras, gonna have a good time. But now running out of links, now it's only range units against range units. So many stalkers, 8 gates here to reinforce, and a lot of firepower on the Protoss side, just making more and more units. He's really running low on health, but units are just running low for SHIN. He's trying to make what he can, but I guess where's the rest of the reinforcing stalkers here? herO is making this more close than he should. And he's going up to a 4th base though. Can he finish the game though? That's a big question. Now another 8 stalker group shows up, and this group is very formidable again. SHIN trying to circumvent, trying to flank this group here. Going to come from behind, is going to kill a few of those stalkers nice and early, but some are getting blinked back here to safety. And that's when they really excel in their efficiency. And herO is going to break SHIN here and take the game number 2, making it an even score. And we have a 1-1. So we go into map number 3, which is gonna be Ley Lines. SHIN against herO. The map to decide it all. Hop into the game. Here we are. Top right, SHIN. Bottom left, herO. Oops, herO. Even has a portrait of himself here. And we have another 2 minutes to chill. So while we wait for the cybernetic score finish and the Stargate to be produced and have those extra oracles, start to harass the Zerg base and the Zerg trying to defend that, let me quickly introduce you guys to my channel on YouTube. It is at MapuTV Gaming. If you haven't yet, please check it out. It's an easy follow. It doesn't cost you anything to follow that, and it does help me grow the channel. Thank you so much for your support and your consideration. Every little help is very much appreciated. Now, herO. How do you want to play this one? He did try charge on Archon all in the first game and got smacked by Banelings, actually what he wanted to hit really, but I guess you really want to hit Banes with Stalkers, but so what? You can also eat a lot of Banes with Archons. You just don't want to have your Zealots connect to those guys. And that's where the execution slumped a little bit from herO. Now, the second game we did have the good old 8-gate Blink Stalker, quite all in aggression from herO with +1 and just pedal to the metal and never let go, blink micro into wins. And that worked out. Now what are we gonna see in game number 3? Of course we did have like 5 Adepts, 5 Oracles. So a little bit of a crazy opening there. Gotta see another Stargate opening from herO. Now I think people are really favoring the Oracle for a few reasons. And the first one is its mobility. It is very, very fast. It is nice in responsiveness. It does turn quickly. It has super high damage potential against those drones. So yeah, and it has amazing tools for scouting, amazing tools for map control with those stasis traps. Sorry, Void Ray. Basically everything you have, but better. Couple of links sneaking into the base here of herO. Oracle is being scouted. Link is gonna get killed. Oracle staying at home. Only changing its pathway a little bit. Few links starting to come in over. But 2 Adepts should be enough here now with the pylon being set up there. The Adepts hopefully moving in the perfect position. These links can't do anything. Oracle coming in here trying to find any damage it can find. Only gets a creep tumor. Can it kill an Overlord? It does. Of course, the thing being spell damage does mean it is not affected by armor, and that means it can work through a 200 health cocoon, which only has high armor but not that high health. Twilight Council, no forge yet. So different from the last one where we had the Forge first and then the Twilight Council. Still making adepts. Is this gonna be a Glaives opening? No oracles anymore. Just making extra gateways. I think we're looking at... Yeah, he's what, 6 adepts? There's the Forge though. Okay, and he's moving out now before he can get any upgrades, so I'm guessing it's not gonna be Glaives. He's starting to warp in Stalkers. Yeah, should be Blinky in a moment. Let's see what he can get done with these non-Glaives adepts though. They're still powerful against drones. Oracles are getting pushed away here. And adepts do shade into the main base. This is a little bit too low on the defense, it seems. A little bit too light here. Dealing a lot of damage to those drones already. Oracles rotating over those queens. And a little bit in a bad position there. Blink starting, +1. Where's the Forge? +1 starting as well, getting chrono boosted. Those links are being scouted. Lair is about to finish up here from our Zerg players, grabbing his 6th gas. Interesting 6 gases. Don't see that often. Usually you see a lot of 5 gas placement. I'm kind of expecting something along Ling Hydra. With the extra gas. He does have the Roach Warren, but he hasn't really been producing any roaches. There you go, Hydralisk Den on the way. And missile attacks. No, Stokers are pushing in here. And there is no stasis traps yet behind this one. Reinforcements getting caught. That's a great catch here by SHIN. Can herO evacuate these 4 Stalkers? They need to survive. This time, of course, it's not 8 gate, but only 4 gates. It's just a commit. It's not even committed pressure. It's just pressure. +1 did just finish up here. Can he make this work, this pressure? Sitting at 66 workers. And robotic support bay. Love to see it. Of course, Colossi, pretty good tool against Hydra-based compositions. What I love the most about herO's Blink Micro is like sometimes he does individual blinks and then he does smaller groups of blinks, which doesn't... oh yeah, there you go, Queen. At first it doesn't seem to make sense, right? If you blink optimally, you want to blink one by one and you want to just blink the one who is about to... or like has the shields depleted and is about to have the health depleted, right? You want to have that one maximum value, right? But in the end, like how he blinks this is... he also creates positions for himself. So if you really look at his big micro, he does never let the Zerg get too close to him so that so many Zerg units can hit at the same time. He stays at the distance for the Stalkers to have a good engagement all time long. That's something that most of players don't do. It's like either you do see the individual blinks and then you see the big blink. But like, I mean, this one of course was a big blink only, but it's something that herO does, which other people don't really do. Nice snipe on the Prism here. Is gonna definitely hurt herO here, who's been already started to produce some of those disruptors, actually, not Colossi, to my surprise. Nice stasis trap on those Hydralisks. Hive is on the way though, and with Hive we will see Vipers most likely. Oh! That was so cool. Can he get another big stasis? Nah, it's not that big. It's okay-ish. There's a small counterattack at that base, but Shield Battery is gonna keep the units alive, and the links are not gonna do anything. No +1 attack on those links, so they are not really that strong. Stoke is starting to push in here. Charge is about to finish up. No Warp Prism support here with this one, though. So he needs to warp in from that Nexus. To be fair, it's not that far away, but it can be intercepted like these units. Fortunately, though, those two Disruptors make it to the line here of those units. Can he get one good hit? He only gets a Hydra here, a single Hydra there. Now, Oracle's starting to sacrifice themselves a little bit silly there, just being on that all army hotkey. Running into the army, running into those Hydras. And these Disruptors are buying so much time, more than actually killing the units, they're just buying so much movement that those Hydras have to run away and cannot fight. And that's exactly what herO needed. And now he's gonna overpower. Boom. Taking that serious here.